Right now, that wind's out of the south, sustained at about 21 miles an hour. Temperatures in the mid 80s in Decatur. We're at 85 degrees in Denton, 82 in McKinney, 83 right now in Terrell. Now, satellite and radar, we do have a lot of cloud cover obviously around right now, but a few showers well off to the east. And we also have some isolated storms starting to bubble up way out to the west. It does look like a lot of these storms will eventually move off to the north and east, weaken, and then eventually just go away before they even make it anywhere close to the Metroplex. So I'm going to keep us nice and dry this evening, but we will be keeping the clouds around. Temperatures drop into the upper 60s tomorrow morning. We do have some storm chances in the forecast for the Metroplex this week. We're going to talk about when that will happen and who could see severe weather coming up in just a little bit. Jason. I think we stay rain-free this evening. Right now, though, it's still very warm. We're sitting at 84 degrees, but the dew points are in the upper 60s, so there's plenty of moisture out there. Now, satellite and radar showing all the cloud cover that we have had today. Now we're kind of in between two cloud decks, and off to the east, we have a few showers kind of racing off to the north and east, and then way out to the west, we also have some isolated showers and storms starting to bubble up. But the latest data takes those storms, weakens them, eventually moves them right into Oklahoma, and then the rest of us, we just stay nice and dry. So that looks like that's going to be the trend. Overnight tonight, I think we do stay cloudy, but I think we stay rain-free. During the day tomorrow, I think most of us will stay rain-free. It's going to still be very humid. We're still going to have some clouds around. Temperatures will still be warm, but we're going to be watching that chance of rain and storms way out to the west again. They try to make their way off to the east, but they once again weaken, fall apart, and then now we're looking at Tuesday. Tomorrow evening at about 11 o'clock in the evening, you can see a few showers to the south and west. They quickly move off to the north and east. They don't do much. So now 6 o'clock in the morning, we've got additional showers and maybe a few thunderstorms across the Metroplex. Doesn't look really strong or severe. We could get some rumbles of thunder out of that. By about noon, now we've got a secondary line of showers, or at least a broken line of showers out to the west. Those move off to the north and east, eventually moving into the Metroplex. So throughout Wednesday afternoon and evening, you at least have a chance of rain, but the coverage, it looks pretty decent. Right now, we're going to go with about a 40% coverage. It could go up, it could go down, but as of right now, I'm not seeing too much of a severe weather threat. We could still get some rumbles of thunder, a little bit of lightning, but that's it. By about midnight, everything's off to the east and then we're quiet again. So looking at the severe threat over the next couple of days, I really don't see much for us, but we're going to take a look at Wednesday. And as of right now, we're just going to go with a marginal risk. So on a scale of 1 to 5, we're going to keep it at a 1 across the Metroplex. You really have to go far to the north and west near Wichita Falls, Archer City, before you even find that slight risk of maybe 50-mile-an-hour wind gusts and some small hail. But here at home, I think that severe threat this week stays extremely low. So for tomorrow, we've got the 10% coverage of rain, but we're talking about maybe a few isolated showers late tomorrow evening. So most of the day looks dry. On Wednesday, we have the chance of rain in the morning, but the higher coverage, I think, takes place later in the afternoon into early evening. So we've got that 40% coverage. We're rain-free on Thursday and Friday, and by Saturday, we've got a cold front moving in, and we are looking at a 20% coverage of rain that day, but right now it looks primarily in the morning. So for tonight, mostly cloudy, still warm and humid and a little breezy. Temperatures only drop down into the upper 60s, and then tomorrow afternoon, mostly cloudy, looking at a high of 80 degrees. It's still going to be warm. It's still going to be humid. It's also going to be pretty windy. That wind's going to be out of the south between about 20 to 30 miles an hour. On Wednesday, though, because we are expecting the clouds and the rain to be around in the morning and then again another wave in the afternoon, temperatures only make it into the upper 70s. By Thursday and Friday, we're looking dry. Temperatures look very warm on Thursday. We're dropping a few degrees on Friday. By the way, Friday looks very windy. It stays windy on Saturday, but that's the day we have the cold front come through. So it's going to be a north wind. So temperatures dropping quite a bit. Highs in the low 70s on Saturday, upper 60s expected on Sunday. We stay in the upper 60s on